Right, friends, we are going to start putting our stuff together, put the games back and crayons back and all of our things. And when you are ready for camp, I want to see you sitting on the seats and looking this way. I want to see all your eyeballs, all those eyeballs, those pretty eyeballs. Oh, wow. Everybody got so quiet so fast. That'll happen on the first day of camp. It may not happen tomorrow when you've made all these new friends. Yes, Shoshi. Yeah, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that everyone is here. I am Pastor Emily, and this right over here with the pretty red shirt is Miss Mac. Everybody wave at Miss Mac. Hi, Miss Mac. And behind her is Miss Melanie. She's not also Miss Mac. But Miss Melanie, you'll see her at games today. So we are so glad that you are here. Shepherds, will you raise your hands in the air? If you're a youth shepherd or an adult shepherd, just raise your hand in the air. Good, good, good. These are all people that are here to help you this week have a really, really good time. So for us to have a fun and a safe week, we've got a few things to remember. The first is if you are wearing a mask right now, you can. If you are not wearing a mask right now, that is okay too. Okay? Whatever you and your family has decided, that is what you get to do this week at camp, okay? We are going to make sure that we wash our hands a lot once we've played, right before we eat, and all of that good stuff. Yes. You didn't, yeah, it's okay. You didn't have to bring lunch. We got you some snack here. We might even have a cold, refreshing treat when you go to games. Well, there's the volume. I found it. I just had to mention snacks. I am so glad that you're here. If you'll put your hands down for a second, I've got a few things that I want to remind you about this week. And one is on my shirt. Can anybody read what this says? What does this say? Yes, Jonathan, that's right. It says be kind. So this week while we're at Compassion Camp, we are going to be kind to one another. So some of you might be really excited today and very, very comfortable in this place. And others of you might be new, and this may be a little scary. But this is going to be a place that you love to be. I can almost guarantee it. And so, friends, let's be patient with one another, be kind, let's respect one another's bodies, our feelings, and all of the needs that each one of us has, okay? Can you do that for me? Yeah, I think so. The next thing is listening to your adults and your youth shepherds and leaders this week. I know that you all brought your listening ears today. Let's turn them on. Okay, there we go. Miss Octavia, did you turn your other ears on too? Okay, all right. Miss Octavia has lots of beautiful Minnie Mouse ears that you'll get to see this week. So we'll have to see all of those fun things. The next thing is, I know this is a really, really cool place to explore, but you cannot go running off by yourself. The color of your name tag is the color of your group, and you're going to stay with them everywhere you travel this week. Sound like a plan? Yeah. You got 2 questions. All right, Shoshi, give me all your questions. I'm ready. Well, we're going to try and not run away today. We're going to try and stay with each other. So today, I want to tell you about a special thing that we are doing this week that you may or may not know. This week, and I see somebody has already jumped in, we are collecting school supplies for people at Memorial Drive Ministries. Memorial Drive Ministries is a group of many different people from all over the world. It's a church, it's a safe place for people who are called refugees. Refugees, they are people who come from their homes that aren't very safe to stay in anymore, and they've come here to find a safe place to live and to stay. And so we are collecting supplies for the kids at Memorial Drive Ministries this week as they get ready to go back to school in the fall. So this week when you come in, I even put a little sign over here on the side of the table. So when you come in the mornings, if you bring supplies, school supplies, they're going to go right here. I want to know, do you all think we could fill this table up this week with school supplies? With pencils and crayons and paper? What do you think? Yes. Lily thinks yes. So does Josie. I think we can do it. I get some thumbs up. Okay. Sorry. Whew. Sorry, I'm a little tired this morning. Hold on just a minute. Whew. Oh, Grayson, are you tired too? Oh, I see a few of y'all yawning. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Wow. Oh, man, okay. Wait a minute. I see more of you yawning. Why are you yawning? You're not tired. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. I think I've got myself together here. Did you know that when somebody yawns, you can yawn too? Has that ever happened to you? Yeah, I see that happen. I just say the word yawn and I start yawning. Whew. Did you know that this is really, really true, that there are scientists, people who are very, very smart. They say that even dogs and chimpanzees do this too. How many people have a dog? Me. Okay, I want you to go home this afternoon, and I want you to yawn in front of your dog and see if they yawn too. Okay? Yeah? Yeah, Pastor Todd said his dog will. All right. Yes, ma'am. Oh, who has a cat? Okay, try it with your cats too. I want to see if Turtle does it. Okay? You have a cat too, Betty? Okay, I want you to yawn and see if they do it. Anybody have lizards? Okay, good. Your friend does? Okay, next time you're over, Adeline, I want you to yawn in front of that lizard and see if it yawns back. So when somebody laughs or when they yawn or when they cry, there's something that happens inside of our brains that reminds us of the times when we have felt those feelings. This is called empathy. Can you say empathy? Oh, you must have heard this word before. Yes, empathy. And when we know what it feels like, we can become more compassionate towards one another. So, for example, let's say someone steps on a Lego. Anybody ever done that before? Okay. I've stepped on a Lego with no shoes on, and it hurts really, really bad. I don't know why, but it just does, okay? So now my foot, if I see Josie step on a Lego and go, oh, my foot is not going to hurt like Josie's because I didn't step on the Lego. But my empathy kicks in, and it reminds me of when I step on a Lego and I think, oh, Josie must be feeling pretty bad right now. That must be hurting. And if my compassion is strong enough, I might even offer to help her find a seat or move the Legos out from underneath her feet so it doesn't happen again. Josie says, please. And so that is what compassion is. Compassion is us seeing someone's hurt and then feeling someone's hurt and then helping their hurt. So this week we are going to say those words over and over again. You'll even say them in your sleep, I bet. Okay, we're going to say it one time. I'm going to say it to you, and I want you to repeat. Ready? I see your hurt. I feel your hurt. I help your hurt. Perfect. So we're going to practice that all throughout the week. So in order to show empathy, we need to see one another. That's where it all starts, with our eyes. You have to see one another. So today, I have a story for you. And in this story, there's lots of feelings in this story. You might have heard it before. It's about a dad, and this dad had 2 sons. So I'm going to read you the story, and there'll be a couple of feelings that I'm going to make some motions for, and I want you to copy me. Do you think you could do that? Okay, so you got to use your eyes. You got to look. You ready? So Jesus told a parable. He told a story. There once was a man who had 2 sons, and the younger brother greedily, move your hands around like this, greedily demanded his inheritance, all of his money. And he turned his back on his family and he left them for a faraway land. He wasted all of his money that he had taken from his family. But soon he became hungry. Or your tummy became so hungry. Anybody ever been hungry? I'm hungry right now. Even though he felt ashamed, cover your eyes, you feel ashamed. He decided to return home, hoping that his father might welcome him back. And when his father saw him, he was filled with compassion and he ran out to see his son. He threw his arms around him. He was so happy. Let me see your, okay. We're going to try that one again. There we go. Miss Rosalind's happy. Let me see your happy faces. I know you have mask on, but just show me with your hands. There you go. That he was alive, that the father got a big party planned with all of the best food and the best drinks and all of his friends to give thanks that his son was home. And meanwhile, the older brother came in from the fields and he was so tired. I'm not gonna use that one word that we were using earlier. I might do it. Oh, I just had to think about it. Okay. He was so tired from working all day long. When he heard the music playing and saw the dancing, he became so angry. Where's your angry face? You know he's got a good angry face. And he refused to go to the party. His father went to the older brother to persuade him to come, but he said, I have worked for you so hard for so long, and you didn't give me a party. My brother comes home and he wastes all of your money, and you throw him this big party. And the father said to him, Son, I love you so much. You know what is mine is yours, but people matter way more than possessions. We thought we had lost your brother from our family, but now he's home. So come to the table. Let me see her come to the table and celebrate. Let's give our big hands again. Celebrate with us. Very good, very good. So this week we are going to listen closely for stories like this to hear where people showed compassion to each other. So we're not going to talk about our story this morning. You're going to do that later on with your groups. But when we listen to these stories like this, we can start to feel compassion and those feelings that we have felt too. Has anybody ever felt angry before? Anybody felt angry? Evie, you felt angry. You felt frustrated? Yeah. That happens sometimes, Emilu, it really does. Because we all have these feelings, right? Have you ever felt happy? I saw happy faces today. Has anybody ever felt tired? We were just talking about that. Anybody felt tired? Mm-hmm. So when we think about those times that we have felt those things and we see it in other people, then we can begin to be a little more kind to them. I'm wondering if Miss Mac might have any songs about being kind and compassionate. You do? Would you like to come up and sing a few with us? Okay. You have your microphone? Okay. You gotta turn it on.
Hello? This morning, we are going to be learning about 6 or 7 songs, just a few today and more tomorrow. And then by Friday, we will have a whole bunch of new songs to learn. And let me show you where these songs, a bunch of them, are coming from. Does anybody know what this is called? No? It does look like a Bible, you're right, but it does have songs in it, and it's called a hymnal. And we use these to sing in church on Sundays. And so I've picked out a lot of nice songs from here. And we're going to learn those songs downstairs today when you come to music. Right now, we're just going to do a warm-up. And I want us to sing along with this one because it's so easy, okay? Let us love one another. Can we do that? Let us love one another. Let us love one another. Let us love one another every day. Let us love one another. Let us love one another. Let us love one another every day. Now, that was a warm-up, right? I want you to stand up. That's an easy song. You already know it. I want you to sing nice and strong so that the people back here that are working in the church today, you can bless them by letting them hear you sing. So let's try it one more time, big and strong. Ready? Let us love one another. Let us love one another. Let us love one another every day. Let us love one another. Let us love one another. Let us love one another every day. Oh my goodness, y'all are the best singers. Be seated. Now, when we get downstairs today, we're going to learn about the word compassion. We're going to sing a song that has the word compassion in it. What does compassion mean? Do you remember? Love. Yes. Showing love to each other. That's exactly right. So and then the one we're going to do is going to be our parting song when we leave every morning. But you got to really work at it because you're going to have to clap in that one. Okay? And I'm not real good at that, so you can help me do it, okay? All right. I will see you in just a few minutes in music.
Are you going to come back up and sing our song with us at the end? Oh, you mean in music downstairs? The parting song?
Oh, no.
Downstairs? Yeah. Okay. All right, so we are going to do one more thing. I'm going to ask for our memory verse to pop up on this giant TV over here. Woo. Anybody able to read that? Jonathan, can you stand up and read that loud for us? Would you like to do that? Listen. Very good. And it's from the blue word down there that says Colossians. Can you say Colossians? Okay, well, my work here is done. You already know it. Okay, Colossians, and then 3 is the chapter that you find, the big number in the Bible. And then those tiny little numbers, those are verses, and it's verse 12. Does anybody else want to read it big and loud and strong for me this morning? Before we do, Lou, stand up and read it for us. Very good. And then we say Colossians 3:12. So now we are going, I know that not all of us read, so we're going to say it every day. This is going to be our memory verse. And a memory verse means that it's a verse we're going to get inside of our head and inside of our heart so that we know it. We can say it. We don't have to have the words to read it. So can we have our memory verse up one more time, please? And we're going to all say it together this time. Ready? Therefore, as God's choice, holy and loved, put on compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Colossians 3:12. Very good. Now, your parents who are family is going to get this verse for you this afternoon. Your teachers have it in your group. Your rotation people have it. And I want you to practice this. Learn it with your parents this week, with one another, brothers and sisters. Tobias, can you read that? What does that say? Be loved, be kind, be you. This is our theme this week. And this is a really cool sticker. So in the mornings during this time, when you are ready, if you are ready, you can raise your hand when we get to the memory verse part, and you can stand up and say the memory verse for all of our friends here, and you'll get a sticker, okay? Now, when I was a little kid, I did not like to stand up in front of people and say things. That was very scary for me. Lily, was that you too? Yeah. And so that's okay. You can come to me anytime during camp that you see me, if you've memorized it, and you can just say it for me. Does that sound like a plan? And you still get a sticker. Everybody's going to leave with a sticker by the end of the week. Okay? Sound good? All right, so we are going to close our time together in prayer. And we pray in all these different ways. Sometimes we repeat after each other. Sometimes we just say a prayer. Sometimes we move our bodies when we pray. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to put one hand on our head, and we're going to put the other hand on our heart. Okay? And I am going to say a line of our prayer, and then I want you to repeat it, okay? Welcoming one. Your arms are always open. Your love never ends. Help us to see and welcome others with compassion. Amen. Thank you so much, friends. I am so glad that you are here this week. We're going to have a wonderful week. And one more thing I bet you don't know, and we're going to leave the shot where it is, and I want you all to turn around. Just like that. Turn around. Do you see those little cameras up there, the little black circles? I want you to wave to them. Wave to them. Why are we waving at this camera, Pastor Emily? Well, I'll tell you. Turn back around. Oh, look, Mr. Frank is waving back at you up there on the top. But Mr. Frank, and I think that's Mr. Jeff up there, and Gray, they are videoing this time so that your parents, your friends, and other children who can't be here with us this week at camp are watching from home, and they get to join us in singing and hearing Bible stories together. So we were just going to wave to them this morning and hope that they have a great day. All right, friends, I'm going to dismiss you to go to your rotations this morning, and we're going to start with the red group. The red group. So red group, if you will stand up, and you will head out this way. And shepherds, if you need to know where things are.
Where's the restroom?
Oh, on the way. Josie, you know where the bathroom is? Yeah. Whoop, Shoshi, you're not red, you're blue. And did I spell your name wrong, Shoshi? Do I need to have another H in it? Okay, I'll put another H in it. Huh? You have wet shorts? Did you spill some water on it? Oh, red shorts. Yes, you do. You do. Come on out. Come on out. All right, blue group. Just stand up. Wait just for a minute and stand up. There is a backpack underneath there. I think it's Eleanor's backpack. Should be in her backpack. Is it not in there? Evie, where's your backpack, honey? All right, Jonah. I'll look for it and find it and bring it to you. All right. Hi, Eleanor. I'm going to come see you where you go today. All right, we're going to wait till the red team goes. Wait just a minute, Eleanor. You're going to stay with Lily.